Very nice. Good boy, good girl. Welcome back to our channel. Taylor Parnell here, and I'm very excited for today's video, which has been a very requested video from you guys. And we're going to be showing you, especially with our two-collar box here, how to pair your collars with the actual remote here. So if you're excited for today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It really does support our channel. It means so much to us if you do so. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on those bell notifications so that you never miss a video with us, and it will alert you guys when we post a new one. So let's get into today's video. So you guys, this is the actual box that comes with the two collars. Now, what I wanted to show you guys is it does come with the 2023 edition in both in the box. So it's just the 2023 edition. The only thing different is I'm going to be using the Spark K9 along with the 2022 edition. So just remember, on our website, you can actually buy every product separately. You don't have to buy the whole box if maybe you want just the 2023 edition or the Spark K9. There are a few things that are different there, so you can go ahead and look at some of our other videos if you want to see the specs on that. So inside the box, I wanted to bring this to your guys' attention. We have the user manual, okay? Now I know it's a little bit confusing, but as you can see on the table of contents here, you're going to see on page 14 how to pair the remote to the transmitter and the receiver on the collar. Now I wanted to just bring you guys to page 14 because I know sometimes we're so excited to get into it, but it's a little bit hard to connect them and just get all set up. So just remember here, this is going to be the steps. You want to turn on the actual remote, turn on the collars, aka receivers, and then you're going to learn how to pair them by clicking the button 3 times. I'm going to show you guys, so don't you worry. Let me just put this box down so I can really get into it, okay? Now, how we're going to start with our collars and our remote. Everything is turned off right now. So if you just got your collar, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Whip that bad boy out and go ahead and follow these steps with me. If you already have one and already have been using it, just follow along. Just make sure your collar and your remote is turned off so that you can follow along with the steps, okay? So we have the remote out. It's currently off. So we're gonna go on this side and switch off that switch that locks the remote from pressing any buttons. And then we're going to go to the other side of the remote here, and you're going to see this little sound one and this little half one. Now, what's really important is you can hold this half one, and that's going to turn your remote on. And the half button is going to be toggling between the dog's collars. So you're going to see the little dogs here. There's a 1 and 2, and that's going to toggle between the 2 collars that you're going to pair. Now the top button here, that's going to be toggling between the vibrate, the beep, and the shock features. So that you guys need to really become professionals at switching between these buttons, especially everywhere on the remote. So now what I wanted to show you guys is we want to pair the 1 and the 2 to this actual remote. So we're going to leave the remote now and we're going to go to the collars really quick. Now with the collars, you guys, both collars are off as well, okay? This is the way you want to hold them. This is the direction that they should sit. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the back side here. Both of them have these little power buttons. Now with the power buttons, you just hold it down for 2 seconds. You probably heard that little vibrate, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. Holding down that tiny little button. Great, now they're both on, and what's super important is we want to pair these collars to our remote. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to show you guys. So now let's start with just the 2023 edition, okay? Now, all you need to do is come from the back. You're going to click this 3 times. 2, 3. It's going to make that sound. Immediately, you want to go to your remote and click the beep. You hear that sound there? That means that this collar is cued to the first dog on the actual remote. So that's how you know, when I'm going to click the sound button, that this collar is paired. Wonderful. So we got our first collar paired. So for those of you that are training 1 dog, that's all you got to do. But for those of you that maybe have 2 collars that want to pair them both on the same remote, all you need to do is do the same thing to the second collar. Whether it's the Spark K9 or the 2023 edition, all you need to do is just like we did before. You're going to click this button here, but before you do that, I want you guys to be going to the second channel. Just let me Move that out of the way. So I'm gonna switch to the second channel by clicking that half button. You're gonna see that we're on the second dog down there. Great, wonderful. That's exactly where we want this collar to be. So what we do is we flip the collar over. We're gonna click that power button 3 times. You hear that sound? That means click the button on the remote, and that sound means it's paired. So when I actually click this sound button, you see how it's making the noise? So again, you guys, I just want to show you with both collars on here. Maybe it will show you guys the difference, right? So this is the level, whoops, sorry. This is the level 1, okay? We're clicking that beep. That's the 2023 edition. You see how it lit up green over there? Then we're just gonna switch to the Spark K9 and we're gonna click that. Wonderful. So now we know that both collars are paired. So let's go ahead and put it on our dogs, and then we'll get a little bit deeper on how to switch between channels, how to work with your dogs, and then of course we'll make sure to release a video for you guys of how to train 2 dogs simultaneously. So let's go put the collars on. You guys, I'm just checking. This is Bruce's collar. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and put it on you. He's very excited. He loves his little collar. Yeah, you're such a good boy. So I'm just attaching this on. I like to keep them on the side of the neck there just because it's keeping them giving more stimulation here, and it's giving him a faster response. Very good boy. And let's go ahead and put the collar on our other dog, Bonnie. Good, good. And again, we're just gonna do the same thing. Great. Making sure that's working nice and good for you. You good girl. Awesome. So now, Bruce, sit. Nice. So now you're going to see I have Bruce and Bonnie here. We have them both on the channels, which is really great. Bruce and Bonnie. Nice. That's going to be Bonnie's little thing. So remember, we're going to use this as a clicker. So every time she hears this little tone, she's going to get a little treat. And then we're going to switch over to Bruce and we're going to say, good boy, Bruce. Very nice. So now they know where they are. Again, you guys, we're going to get a little bit deeper into how to train them. There's a few methods that I think some will work better for you guys and some will work others. But again, you just want to make sure. I think my biggest advice from me to you guys is really get to know the remote, because if you're going to be training your dogs, you want to be able to switch between each channel very easily. And I think in that position, when you learn how to switch between the channels, change the different levels, know how to do the beep, the vibrate, the shock, know those different tones, it's going to work really great for you. Another thing is when you're working with your dogs, it's depending if they're litter mates or if they're separate dogs, right? Because you're going to have to establish how they're going to listen to you. And that's super important. Bonnie, come. Good, good girl. Good girl. So that's just one of those things that, you know, if you have 2 new puppies, Bruce, come. Good, good boy. So if you have 2 new puppies, you know, they got to know their name. They got to learn, sit, stay, all those basic commands. But if you have 2 highly trained dogs that know sit, no stay, no down, no place, they know all of those different commands, then you're really going to be able to start to define everything with that communication with your collar. So again, you guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you guys, you know, a way to be able to really learn how to pair the collar with the remote, how to work with 2 of them. And again, you guys, I promise you next week, we're going to be releasing a video of how to train 2 dogs simultaneously. So thank you as always for tuning in. It means so much to us. The dogs get very excited when we're closing a video. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if there's something that you guys want to see next, don't hesitate to drop it in those comments. There's comments for a reason. We are here to serve you guys. We're here to build this community, to have you guys have better communication with your dogs and to give more dogs freedom for life. So thank you again for tuning in. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. It really does support us out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel down below, turn on those bell notifications so that you don't miss our very next video. Bye, everybody.